I just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Fill my mind like explosions. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Does she turn to a white dress? Looks so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Hey guys, I'm Amber Carolyn and welcome to my channel. So today we have a collective reading for the new moon in Cancer. And I'm kind of excited about this. The energy is fun and I don't know, fun is maybe not the right word, but it definitely does seem like this introspection energy. It has a lot of room for expansion and that makes me excited. So that's kind of where I got fun from. I actually got the idea to do this video in the thumbnail from like some artwork that I created like a couple of years ago, and I'm actually going to be sharing um a practice, like a new moon practice. You can add this to your new moon practice if you've been looking for some type of new moon practice to be able to utilize this energy. You can add it to it. I actually created this like a couple of years ago, and here, yeah, it's a self tarot care practice. Pretty much you will start off with doing the spread. So I have the spread, the questions. So it's only a 4 card spread. These are the questions that you pull for the spread, and you create your own interpretations from that. And when you're finished your interpretations or your spread, you're going to create either a gratitude jar, which kind of can look like this. So it's just a jar with a bunch of sticky notes in it and have like gratitude or affirmations on it. Or you can create a vision board. And yeah, and then once you finish that, you're going to light a white candle, preferably a 7-day candle, so that you can work with it throughout the whole week, and get the most out of the energy. So kind of a candle like this. You're gonna burn a white candle, and every day, but especially when you first light it, you're gonna spend time with the flame, kind of visualizing the manifestations and what it is that you're asking for coming through, visualizing how it is that you feel, what it is that you think, what you're going to receive, what's going to happen when you get there, etc. Like really allowing yourself to go down the rabbit hole of what will happen when your manifestation comes through. So and then the end of it is a prayer that you can speak into the candle every day, and it's kind of like you do this working every day, and by the end of it, you should have manifested something pretty decent. So if you're interested in this, definitely I have posted it on my Instagram. So go check it out. It's my latest post for the new moon. So if you're interested in this self tarot care practice, go check it out. I have it here for you. But other than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of even using the bit of the spread I had created in that post. We're just gonna go ahead and look into it. The energy of the moon, like what's the energy of this moon? What is it that we should be looking out for? What should we be embracing a bit more of? And what messages does spirit have for us? And yeah, then I'm gonna get out your hair. So yeah, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and like this video for more content like this. And yeah, and if you want to book a reading at ambercaroline.com for more messages. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok so you can, keep up with your messages and stuff. Girl, the cards is dropping. Okay, I'm just gonna get these situated and then we can go ahead and get into the message. But I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for coming in and spending a little bit of time with me. All right, let's see. So at this time, I'm gonna shuffle. Feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience, put it out into the energy, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So, Spirit, This new moon in Cancer, what does the collective need to know? What is the energy of this new moon in Cancer bringing in for us? Spirit, this new moon in Cancer, what does the collective need to know? What is this energy bringing into us? New moon in Cancer. I just heard veneration. Ooh, I like this. Veneration, veneration. This new moon in Cancer is bringing back personal power and purpose. It's bringing in personal power and purpose into a lot of people's lives. We are learning how to assert ourselves and stand in our truths and be okay with that. A lot of people have really been dealing with the energies of forgiving and learning and healing, allowing growth to be seen unapologetically, even if it's ugly. A lot of people have been relying or stepping into more vulnerable essences of themselves, and they've been allowing to grow through them. I feel like we're finding our flow and we're learning how to shine out loud. I feel like there's been a last push. Like some of us have really been pushed to use our voices and shine out loud and be creative and let people know what it is that we do. And um, I feel like a lot of us have had to build up the courage, or we've really been working on uh like the energy to put into our truth. And I feel like what we need to know is, as we're releasing, as we're stepping in, and we're kind of being responsible emotionally and mentally of ourselves and how we move and what it is that we're going to add to, and the energy exchanges, as we start to kind of take tally of that, it's allowing us to kind of venerate, it's allowing us to move in a way, in an essence that allows us to be seen, allows us to feel free. Like a lot of us are really tapping into this energy of freedom. A lot of us are really tapping into this energy of essence, like this essence of knowing and understanding and being full and bright and happy. And yeah, like this is veneration. We are our ancestors are us, and literally, like, we are literally living in their wildest dreams. This is the season for blessings. This is the season for like fruit being bare. This is the season of miracles. So a lot of us are preparing for abundance and good things. That's what's happening. This energy is literally bringing in wisdom, guidance, flow, abundance. Like there's this Saturn energy that's here that's allowing us to kind of stay on track and hold ourselves accountable in a healthy way that still allows us to still feel free and in charge. This new moon in Cancer is like, it's like maybe like whatever emotionally, whatever was holding us back or blocking us emotionally is being dealt with. And by that being dealt with, it's opening up the doors for us to kind of do what it is that we want to do, be what it is that we want to be, go where it is that we want to go. Like it's like this, it's like we're no longer scared of opposition or challenge because we've been through so much of it. It's kind of like I'm more than prepared. There's also like this energy of us literally solidifying, cementing who we are, and our purpose and what it is that we do. It's kind of like, this is who I am and this is how I show up. Doesn't matter who I used to be. This is who I am and this is who I will be respected to for, right? There's that energy. Yeah, gaining trust within the process. I feel like as trust is happening, like the more you trust your process, the more you are patient with yourself and what's happening. I feel like the more peace comes in, the more there's this sense of patience and understanding, the more beautiful things just kind of start to culminate and come around. I feel like also too, the relationship with self is getting deeper. And there's a new sense of balance. There's a new sense of like there's a new way or means of existing that is happening here. The universe is coming in to be like, hey, it's our time to really trust. We need to trust ourselves, trust our own inner guidance. So if you haven't been doing the work, this is a good time for introspection. A lot of people have been kind of called, and so to say, into like a sense of a hermit mode. And it's not that it's time for like, if you've been called into a hermit mode, it's not that you necessarily need to cut off the whole world and like shut the whole world down and go into your cave. It's really just saying that this is actually a time for you to introspect. So not be overly engulfed or overly stimulated by the world outside of you, so that you're capable of actually sitting in silence and paying attention to yourself, so that you can like hear your inner voice and your inner judgment. There's like a need for you to come like draw closer to who you truly are. And I feel like that's going to happen within you, kind of silencing the voices, silencing the noise around you, and allowing yourself like to hear or feel your dreams and follow them. So I definitely do see that like this energy of you going after what it is that you want. Yeah, a lot of people are getting out of this energy of like waiting, no longer waiting for the shits to come in, and instead recognizing that there's enough power, energy, and resources to like allow them to come in. So I definitely do see that a lot of people are going to be jumping off their throne, not jumping off, jumping on their thrones. And I feel like this is kind of being fearless within like the actions they take towards their goals. A lot of people are going to be really being seen, kind of letting their creative endeavors be seen, so they can kind of bring in some stability. I definitely do see that if you are one of these people who is kind of going into like this fearless approach, I definitely do see that you will be bringing in some type of financial security. There is a need for you to save money or be very mindful about your money, be very mindful of how you spend your money, um, especially if you are in a more inclusive state right now. There could also be like this energy of like you being careful about who you share your energy and time with, because there could be some type of secret battle or competition when it comes to your financial endeavors or investments. People could be trying to steal your ideas or your content to make money off of it. I don't think you should focus on it. I just think there's this energy of you needing to be mindful of that during this time, because there you need to know that because this is happening, that means that something like there's a change that's happening. There's a completion that's happening. Can you give me more? I still don't get it. I mean, I get it, but it's like I feel like there's gonna be some type of completion that happens, and it's over here within like your passionate field. But it definitely does seem like you're very close to success, and you're being very resilient. Um, but I feel like it's really time for you, or you're about to actually be being pushed up into this a position of authority. There's like you're about to, some of you could be entrepreneurs or whatever it is. It just seems like you're going after it. You're being very innovative. You're being very faithful and consistent towards um, going after it. And I think you're also being very protective towards your goals. There could have been some hopelessness, or like there could be somebody around who wants you to be in the energy of hopelessness, whoever this is that's kind of like stealing your energy or anything like that. But I feel like anything that is making you question or like making you insecure around your actions or what it is that you're doing, I feel like you're going to be choosing to kind of go within, go into this introspection space, maybe give it some separation, some space, so that it's not like in your way or clouding your judgment. I see that you're kind of making choices to not let things get in your way. So if there's something that you should be looking out for is frivolously spending, moving too fast, like moving or acting on things without actually properly assessing, and also, uh, I feel like you're gonna be pulling away or pulling back from energies that are negative or just not in alignment with what it is that you're doing or where it is that you're going at this time. That's what you should be looking out for, because you have like you're close to something, but it's like you still have like that never level of push, and it's like you're gonna have to cut out what no longer serves, because you do have people or entities or energies around that kind of are preying on your downfall. And I feel like the safest place for you to be in is kind of in this alone space, and not coming back out until things are completed. What should you embrace in this time? What should you embrace in this nature? Really embrace nature. Embrace the beauty around you. Try to find beauty in all things. Like beauty. Try to find the beauty in the things around you. Also, try to have more fun of finding the beauty in the things around you. It's also like your imagination energy, being a bit more curious, being more playful, is going to be very, very beneficial. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be very inspired during this time as well. And you should be embracing the energy of abundance. Some of you could have like mindset, and I feel like that's something that I mean, scarcity mindset, and that's something that you should be focusing on, like recognizing and doing affirmations, letting yourself know that you are abundant and you will receive the fruits of your labor, even if you're in this space where you feel like things are delayed or you feel like that you have to work for things. I also feel like embrace your boundaries too, embracing the changes that are being made and what you need in order to feel safe or in order to um, grow or expand in a situation is going to be very important during this time as well too. Like, you are cultivating the life that you want, and so with every interaction that you have, it's almost like you're developing your rubric. You're also teaching people how to treat you, how to interact with you during this time. And so like there's like this energy of like it being very important for you to embrace like this very fun, fruitful, jovial energy, so that you can make boundaries that are healthy, and that are actually in value, in enhancement of your life, rather than boundaries that stagnate or limit you. Yeah. And there's a lot of fire. It's kind of crazy because it literally is like, yo, this new moon in Cancer is literally prepping you for Leo season. Like, long story short, this new moon in Cancer is prepping you for Leo season. And it's kind of like, are you going to get ready or are you not? Right? This is your time to really Follow your desires, your inner desires. What is it that you truly want? This is your time to go after it, communicate it, figure out how you can cement yourself and concrete yourself and find creative ways, creative and logical and practical ways to see those things to fruition. Figure out how you can shine unapologetically in your truth, doing it the way that only you can do it. You've been through so much, and there's so much for you to learn, and there's so much for you to heal. How can you use that to your advantage to make your desires happen? That's kind of the work that you're gonna be needing to do during this time, during this new moon in Cancer. It's like you're, by you kind of in a sense assessing your emotions or allowing yourself to just sit in them or just to see them in a different angle, is allowing you to kind of see the truth and the easiest plan of action to take towards your goals. Okay. Alright. So what are the messages? Messages from spirit for this new moon in Cancer. Messages from spirit for this new moon in Cancer. Born. Messages from spirit for this new moon in Cancer. Yeah, this is a really good time. That's too many. Your spirit guides, your spirit team is saying to be very mindful and disciplined within your finances during this time. Um, this isn't a good time for you to be like spending frivolously. I feel like there's a lot of attention around you right now. Um, and I also feel like you are positioning yourself in a new tax bracket. Like, whether you know it or not, like, the universe and the energies around you is preparing you to make money in a new way or in a stream that you've never done it before. Things are about to be speeding up very quickly, which is why they're telling you to be mindful with your finances. Also, to try to like take it easy, take it light, be disciplined, because you're probably going to have to make some type of moves, changes, or investments, and they want to make sure that you have what you need. Three of Wands, yeah. I feel like also too, your ships are coming in. You're not gonna have to wait much longer for, if you're waiting for something, you're not gonna have to wait much longer. And anybody or anything that's trying to come into sense like this sense of competition with you, I feel like you're gonna be bringing in some new type of balance, or you outsmarted whoever this was that was trying to, whoever this is trying to steal your ideas. You outsmarted them. You outsmarted them. I think you jumped timelines, or it's like, even if they are stealing, by the time they steal something, it's old because you're on to the next thing. Like, you move too fast, or you do something because you're genuinely anointed. So your spirit team is also coming in to let you know that anything or anyone that was trying to steal or go against you, like, their heads on a platter, like, they're done. Even if they might not be done today, or it may look like they got away with it, but they didn't get away with it. Continue to follow your plan and mind your business, and abundance is going to continue to come. Oh, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Look, Lumeria, like, literally, this is like you. This new moon, you are planting the seeds. This new moon, you need to be planting the seeds to create your heaven on earth. This is your time to step out of your comfort zone, to shine unapologetically, and to live in your truth. Your abundance is yours. There's more than enough for you to receive it. There's not enough time for you to do what it is that you got to do so that you can get there. There's more than enough energy for you to position yourself in the space that you need. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not psych yourself out. Really try to do a new moon practice, a self love practice, to help kind of like bring in this energy of veneration. Like your ancestors want to venerate you, the universe wants to venerate you, your higher self wants to venerate you, God wants to venerate you. Like just step into all of this love and abundance that we have and utilize it. Try practices that you don't normally try, like yoga, breath work, dance, go sing, go take a walk around the park, spend time with yourself, do activities that are going to allow you to draw closer to yourself. That's why you create a vision board or even a gratitude jar. Those things are going to allow you to not just um do things that are positive, but it's going to make you have an experience with yourself that allows you to think and speak and acknowledge where you are, what it is that you want. Okay, but I definitely do see that you are walking into a time of your desires. Everything that you've been through is kind of being venerated. Whatever you had to like sacrifice, whatever you had, like whatever hindrance, whatever was stopping you, whatever got in your way, whatever it was that got like whatever it was that was just the most, like this is your time to override that shit and move on to the next life. This is your time to quantum jump. This is your time to step into your truth, no matter what around you or who around you is trying to tell you something different. Take your power back because it's yours. It's your time. Like I really do feel like this new moon is really setting out the energy and like marking your territory for how Leo season and like the time happily ever after that. You know what I'm saying? Will go. So take advantage of it. It's here for you. And yeah, like whoever, like who, whatever caca, because there is a little bit of drama, like somebody trying to steal from you, somebody trying to like mess up your focus, but it's like you've already went through this lesson. Do not stay too long on the bum dumb shit. Pick up the lesson, don't give it too much of your energy, and keep it pushing, because I definitely do see that there is weird energies going on in the background trying to cloak themselves, but I feel like you are very smart, you are very guided, you are very vigilant, you know what your plan is, you know what the task is, you know what you're doing, you know what you want. So keep your head on a swivel so you good, like so you don't have to worry about it. Continue to use your discernment and everything's gonna be well. Okay. Yeah. It's cool stuff happening here. It's cool stuff happening here. Trust your intuition because your intuition is that bitch. Like period. Trust your intuition because she's that bitch. Trust your intuition because she's that bitch. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Like, that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for spending time here with me. If you like to book a personal reading, head over to ambercarolyn.com. Follow me on Instagram so you can check out the self tarot care practice, the practice that I put up on there, and TikTok for more messages. Subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this. Like this video so other people can see it and share it with your homegirl, homeboy, friends, family, mom, auntie, get the word out to the people so we can all start healing, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, I thank you so much for spending time. I am sending you guys so much peace, love, and light. We are making it through these transitions. We are making it, like, even as I'm speaking through it, like as y'all can see, I've been showing up more. There's more creative outlets and ideas. So just know that the energy is working through me, and I'm gonna make sure that I continue to keep this energy up so I can continue to inspire y'all and we can all continue to make this world a better place, because I believe that's what we doing. I ain't worrying about the caca, what they ain't doing bad or what everybody else is doing bad, but I know that us, the people that's down and holding it down and loving on ourselves and healing the trauma, at the end of the day we gon' even if we in the world of our own, listen, we making it a better motherfucking place. Okay, so don't fret, don't sweat the small stuff. Know that everything is getting better. Continue to feed yourself, continue to love up on yourself, and continue to not let nobody tell you who the fuck you are, because you already know. All right? I love you. Thank you so much for spending time here with me. I hope to see you on my next video. Subscribe to my channel, and